And I want to know where the money's going and who it's going to and why it.
Members of a Valley HOA believe their HOA president has been misusing money they paid for their dues.
And they contacted us because they say it's breaking the law. And when you ask, we investigate. Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zeppelin went to find out what's going on.
Homeowners contacted us because of a laundry list of things going wrong inside of the Duck Creek Village Condominiums.
Yeah, I'm angry. I really am.
There are several things on their list of complaints, one of which is this tennis court. Mark Feiner says $25,000 a year was added to the budget to convert it into a sports park, and the tennis courts were closed for years in anticipation of the change. But according to their HOA rules, the tennis court had to remain as such. And now homeowners want to know where the $50,000 went.
They paid for gasoline for their own vehicles and other vehicles on the credit cards. That's abuse of funds.
And this is your money.
And that's our money.
Kurt Van Gordon, another person living in Duck Creek, says this is not the only misuse of public money. He requested credit card statements that he says shows HOA money spent on lunches and personal cell phones. We went to HOA President Mary Ann Bean's house. She didn't answer, but called us later and said, quote, "These are just people who are troublemakers, and that's all I'm going to say about them," end quote. We called the HOA management company Epic Management. They said residents' allegations of election fraud and missing money are empty, that the state's ombudsman released the cases with no violations. They would not speak about this.
You hit me! You hit me!
Kurt says this video shows the HOA president purposefully hitting him with her car. Epic Management says they can't comment because the lawsuit is still going through court. As for the credit cards apparently used for personal charges, they said that predates their involvement with Duck Creek. But the head of the old management company has a claim against the HOA with the ombudsman. We also called William Wright, the attorney for the HOA. He did not return our calls by deadline. Stephanie Zeppelin, 13 Action News.
And we looked into this HOA nightmare after a viewer emailed us. If you have a story you would like us to investigate, just send us an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com and be sure to include your telephone number.